Not sure if anyone is going to be able to join at this time. Hopefully. But I just wanted to show my lunch today. There's a lot going around me right now, so I'm going to see if I should put my sunshade up so I don't get distracted. There's like people walking by and stuff. Then it's like very dark. Oh well, it's not that dark. So I think we will just do that so I don't get distracted as much. I'm going to be eating my lunch and I just wanted to show it off so it looks really good. It's a Filipino chicken and rice bowl. I forgot exactly what it's called, but this is it. I feel like one of the reasons I also stay in San Diego is because of the diverse food we have here. I feel like in other places that didn't have as many diverse cultures, it would be hard because there wouldn't be as much yummy food. So yes, welcome if you are here. Taking a while to get situated today, so just be patient. I have longer gaps today in my schedule, so I was able to make a live. But yeah, this is my lunch. Anything with an egg in it is like really good in my opinion. I love eggs. Hello, 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 hello. I'm eating my lunch here today. So thank you all for joining me. What's everyone up to today? I'm doing well, thank you. How are you guys all doing? Doing great. That is great. I am American, so I am neither. For anyone that just joined, I'm just eating my lunch. It's kind of late to be eating lunch too. It's like 3 o'clock. So I'm pretty hungry. Yeah. Hi, Matt. I know, I miss you guys. It looks like your dog, your old dog, is also in the chat. Everything's been good at work. However, I've had a lot of change in my schedule because some people, their insurance changes with the new year. Or some people get different jobs, or I've also had clients getting new jobs, so their insurance or their schedule changes. So I just have more gaps in my schedule than usual, which is fine. I'm sure it'll pick up again soon, but this is why I'm able to make it live today. And yes, I miss you guys. I want to come over soon. But I also didn't want to just like invite myself over. But now that the holidays have kind of settled down, maybe we'll all have more time in our schedules. Okay, I'm getting quite the compliments today. Wow. I think we have some more random people than we do in the chat today. But thank you. Oh, wow. Okay, so you know the deal, Spider-Man. Yeah, it definitely can be stressful. I am from Southern California. Where are you from? Hey Matt, just start a YouTube channel, you know? Not a hot girl. ASMR. People don't compliment me this much in real life, so it's okay. Just strangers on the internet is where it's at, apparently. Tingleberries. Is that someone here? Because their name is not showing up for me. Oh, Tingleberries ASMR. Okay, that would be interesting. Well, thank you. Yeah, I'm sure they do, Spider-Man. I love how I'm talking to Spider-Man right now. All right, hopefully I'll see you soon, Matt. Have fun being a dad. Yeah, I don't know if there is a way to my heart without knowing me in person. I'm kind of skeptical of people I've never met. But I still appreciate the compliments nonetheless, so thank you. Who's Barbara? Wow, this is really good. I'm guessing you are in Dubai. I did not make this, but I probably could if I learned how. It's a Filipino dish. How's everyone's week been so far? Are you working at school? Any passages from the Bible you'd like me to read after I get done eating? Or any prayer requests? Hello, 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 hello. Sorry, no, I'm not talking that much. I'm thinking. Sometimes I forget to think out loud. I'm also just really enjoying this food. If anyone has questions for me, feel free to ask, and make sure to say hello if you're here. I'm not vegetarian. I don't think I could be vegetarian. This is chicken. Oh no. Are you up where the LA fires are? That is really unfortunate. I'm so sorry. I can't believe they're still going on. They've been going on for like over a week now. Hey Matt, what's up? Just eating lunch. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but some people are walking by, so I'm glad I put my sunshade up. It is very tasty. I might finish it all. Sometimes it's hard for me to finish a meal all in one sitting, but I think this might be time that I do. I love any type of rice bowls, whether it's chicken or beef or fish. Yeah, that's definitely a shame either way. I'm glad you have another place to live though. Oh. What's up from San Diego? Where's everyone from? Where is everyone at right now? How about we do a check-in? I have visited Europe. We flew into Germany, and then we went to Paris, and then we went to some of the surrounding countries like Belgium, went to the Netherlands, Luxembourg, just like that little area. It was really nice. It was a long time ago though, so it'd be fun to go back to Europe. Me and my sister plan to go to Costa Rica this summer for her 30th birthday. Hello in Missouri. How do you like living in Missouri? I don't think I've ever been there. I don't hear much about Missouri. Misery. Missouri. Anyways. Where's everyone else from? Don't be shy. I'm always curious why people live in cold states. Like, that just seems very miserable. But I guess if it's what you're used to and you've grown up with it, then it's probably not that bad, right? Like, it is cool that you have all the seasons. Like today, well, it did get a little cooler today. Maybe like 50s, but this week it's been in like the high 60s, so can't really complain. Hello, in New York City. I went to New York City for a field trip in 8th grade. We went to DC and then we went up to New York. I don't remember if we went to Central Park though, but I don't know. How do you like living in New York? Oh wow, that is rough. That's a lot of snow. At least it seemed 1 inch is a lot of snow, since we don't get any snow here. Yeah, I hear great things about Italy and Portugal. It's probably where I would go next if I were to go back to Europe. My friend goes to Italy pretty frequently and she loves it. Oh wow, New Orleans, that's crazy. Hello Victoria, thanks for joining. I'm glad there's at least one lady in this chat. If there are more, please say hello. Love to have more of diversity, women and men, but yeah, I wouldn't imagine it snowing there too much, Matt. It does snow here like in the mountains and stuff, but just not where I'm at. Have you been to Portugal, Brian? And what did you enjoy about it? What did you do there? Man, I'm getting full, but I'm determined to finish this. I'm almost done. Yeah, I think anytime I go out of the country, I mean, you have to be aware of that. It's just good to be aware of your surroundings in general. Do some karate chop action on them if they try anything. You could always move to San Diego. I wouldn't typically want to live in a big city, but if I had to, it would be San Diego, which is why I'm here. And I live out of the city. I don't live like downtown or anything. But I'm like 20 minutes away from the beach, from downtown, from pretty much everything. Okay. Yeah, if you like winter sports, then definitely not San Diego. My siblings live in Colorado and they seem to like it. Have your friends told you anything about it, Brian? Where would you all live if you could live anywhere? Or do you enjoy where you're at and you would probably stay there? Oh, bird watching. I would never have thought of that. Is it because they have like a lot of birds, or they have specific birds that are really cool, or why is that? Japan, okay. I've heard a lot of good things about Japan. I feel like people who are really into anime and Japanese culture want to go to Japan, which obviously makes sense. I'd be open to going anywhere. Well, maybe not anywhere, but as long as it's relatively safe and nice. There's just like so many beautiful places in the world. Even in the US, I love going to different states because they're all different and they have their own type of beauty. Okay. Where in Mexico are you from? I've been to Cabo, which probably isn't really considered Mexico. I mean, I know it's in Mexico, but I've also been to La Paz. I've been through Tijuana. I wanted to go to, forgot what it was called, but it's like wine country. But it was just gonna be me and my friend, and we were gonna be driving, so we were like, let's not do that. That's probably not safe. It was like a couple years back for my birthday. We were thinking about it, but didn't end up doing that. Yes, national parks. I still haven't been to Yosemite, and I live in California. But to be fair, it's Northern California, which is basically another state. So I would love to go one of these days. Cabo, I wasn't that impressed by Cabo, and I probably would have been if I wasn't from Southern California, but because I'm from Southern California and live in San Diego now, like it just wasn't that different, I guess. Like, and it was kind of cooler when we went too, so I didn't like enjoy being out in the warmth as much. I've heard better things about the other side, like where Cancun is and like that side of it, because it's warmer water. Okay, Matt, that's fair. Why don't you like traveling? I finished my meal, yay. If you have any prayer requests, let me know. I don't think I will pray on a live though. For some reason, I don't know if I've done that before, but that just feels I know I pray in like recorded videos, but doing it on live just feels a little different. Oh yeah, Hawaii is my favorite place ever. Specifically the island Kauai. It's just so beautiful, and like just how you feel there. I don't know. I would love to live there. Maybe not forever, but for a few years or something. Okay. Have to do something somewhat ASMR related, right? Since this is an ASMR channel and all. Let's see. Let's see. I've been reading Proverbs this month, which I do sometimes, and I just go through each chapter for each day of the month. And I've really been enjoying rereading it because it's just always helpful. I think there was a lot in yesterday's, so in chapter 15, that I really liked. So maybe I will read a few chapters. Oh yeah, the redwoods map. They are really cool. I definitely want to go back to that area. I could spend probably like a whole day there. When I went, it was with my family and we were on a road trip, so we were kind of rushed and just like walked through real quick. But I would love to spend like a lot of time there and just kind of be surrounded by the trees. Are you an expert on birds? Because that's pretty cool. I feel like you know a lot about birds, or you've at least mentioned birds quite a few times. Okay, I'm gonna read a few chapters for us. Proverbs 15. A soft answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger. The tongue of the wise commends knowledge, but the mouths of fools pour out folly. The eyes of the Lord are in every place, keeping watch on the evil and the good. A gentle tongue is a tree of life, but perverseness in it breaks the spirit. A fool despises his father's instruction, but whoever heeds reproof is prudent. In the house of the righteous there is much treasure, but trouble befalls the income of the wicked. The lips of the wise spread knowledge, not so the hearts of fools. The sacrifice of the wicked is an abomination to the Lord, but the prayer of the upright is acceptable to him. The way of the wicked is an abomination to the Lord, but he loves him who pursues righteousness. There is severe discipline for him who forsakes the way. Whoever hates reproof will die. Sheol and Abaddon lie open before the Lord. How much more the hearts of the children of man? A scoffer does not like to be reproved. He will not go to the wise. A glad heart makes a cheerful face, but by sorrow of heart the spirit is crushed. The heart of him who has understanding seeks knowledge, but the mouths of fools feed on folly. All the days of the afflicted are evil, but the cheerful of heart has a continual feast. Better is a little with the fear of the Lord than great treasure and trouble with it. Better is a dinner of herbs where love is than a fattened ox and hatred with it. A hot-tempered man stirs up strife, but he who is slow to anger quiets contention. The way of a sluggard is like a hedge of thorns, but the path of the upright is a level highway. A wise son makes a father glad, but a foolish man despises his mother. Folly is a joy to him who lacks sense, but a man of understanding walks straight ahead. Without counsel, plans fail, but with many advisers they succeed. To make an apt answer is a joy to a man, and a word in season how good it is. The path of life leads upward for the prudent, that he may turn away from Sheol beneath. The Lord tears down the house of the proud, but maintains the widow's boundaries. The thoughts of the wicked are an abomination to the Lord, but gracious words are pure. Whoever is greedy for unjust gain troubles his own household, but he who hates bribes will live. The heart of the righteous ponders how to answer, but the mouth of the wicked pours out evil things. The Lord is far from the wicked, but he hears the prayer of the righteous. The light of the eyes rejoices the heart, and good news refreshes the bones. The ear that listens to life-giving reproof will dwell among the wise. Whoever ignores instruction despises himself, but he who listens to reproof gains intelligence. The fear of the Lord is instruction and wisdom, and humility comes before honor. I think another reason I enjoy reading the Proverbs is because there aren't any words that I have trouble pronouncing, like names or places, so that's always fun. Hello. Alright, so Proverbs 16. The plans of the heart belong to a man, but the answer of the tongue is from the Lord. All the ways of a man are pure in his own eyes, but the Lord weighs the spirit. Commit your work to the Lord, and your plans will be established. The Lord has made everything for its purpose, even the wicked for the day of trouble. Everyone who is arrogant in heart is an abomination to the Lord. Be assured he will not go unpunished. By steadfast love and faithfulness, iniquity is atoned for, and by the fear of the Lord one turns away from evil. When a man's ways please the Lord, he makes even his enemies to be at peace with him. Better is a little with righteousness than great revenues with injustice. The heart of man plans his way, but the Lord establishes his steps. I love that verse so much. It's so comforting. An oracle is on the lips of a king. His mouth does not sin in judgment. A just balance and scales are the Lord's. All the weights in the bag are his work. It is an abomination to kings to do evil, for the throne is established by righteousness. Righteous lips are the delight of a king, and he loves him who speaks what is right. A king's wrath is a messenger of death, and a wise man will appease it. In the light of a king's face there is life, and his favor is like the clouds that bring the spring rain. How much better to get wisdom than gold? To get understanding is to be chosen rather than silver. The highway of the upright turns aside from evil. Whoever guards his way preserves his life. Pride goes before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. It is better to be of a lowly spirit with the poor than to divide the spoil with the proud. Whoever gives thought to the word will discover good, and blessed is he who trusts in the Lord. The wise of heart is called discerning, and sweetness of speech increases persuasiveness. Good sense is a fountain of life to him who has it, but the instruction of fools is folly. The heart of the wise makes his speech judicious, and adds persuasiveness to his lips. Gracious words are like a honeycomb, sweetness to the soul and health to the body. There is a way that seems right to a man, but its end is the way to death. A worker's appetite works for him, his mouth urges him on. A worthless man plots evil, and his speech is like a scorching fire. A dishonest man spreads strife, and a whisperer separates close friends. A man of violence entices his neighbor, and leads him in a way that is not good. Whoever winks his eyes plans dishonest things. He who purses his lips brings evil to pass. Gray hair is a crown of glory. It is gained in a righteous life. Whoever is slow to anger is better than the mighty, and he who rules his spirit than he who takes a city. The law is cast into the lap, but its every decision is from the Lord. Hello, hello, hello. You made it to a live. I know you've been missing the last few, so welcome. I will read one more chapter before we end here today. I'm glad that you like it. I like it as well. Okay, so Proverbs 17. Better is a dry morsel with quiet than a house full of feasting with strife. A servant who deals wisely will rule over a son who acts shamefully, and will share the inheritance as one of the brothers. The crucible is for silver, and the furnace is for gold, and the Lord tests hearts. An evildoer listens to wicked lips, and a liar gives ear to a mischievous tongue. Whoever mocks the poor insults his maker. He who is glad at calamity will not go unpunished. Grandchildren are the crown of the aged, and the glory of children is their fathers. Fine speech is not becoming to a fool, still less is false speech to a prince. A bribe is like a magic stone in the eyes of the one who gives it. Wherever he turns, he prospers. Whoever covers an offense seeks love, but he who repeats a matter separates close friends. A rebuke goes deeper into a man of understanding than 100 blows into a fool. An evil man seeks only rebellion, and a cruel messenger will be sent against him. Let a man meet a she-bear robbed of her cubs rather than a fool in his folly. If anyone returns evil for good, evil will not depart from his house. The beginning of strife is like letting out water, so quit before the quarrel breaks out. He who justifies the wicked and he who condemns the righteous are both alike an abomination to the Lord. Why should a fool have money in his hand to buy wisdom when he has no sense? A friend loves at all times, and a brother is born for adversity. One who lacks sense gives a pledge and puts up security in the presence of his neighbor. Whoever loves transgression loves strife. He who makes his door high seeks destruction. A man of crooked heart does not discover good, and one with a dishonest tongue falls into calamity. He who sires a fool gets himself sorrow, and the father of a fool has no joy. A joyful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones. The wicked accepts a bribe in secret to pervert the ways of justice. The discerning sets his face toward wisdom, but the eyes of a fool are on the ends of the earth. A foolish son is a grief to his father, and bitterness to her who bore him. To impose a fine on a righteous man is not good, nor to strike the noble for their uprightness. Whoever restrains his words has knowledge, and he who has a cool spirit is a man of understanding. Even a fool who keeps silent is considered wise. When he closes his lips, he is deemed intelligent. So, I hope that was relaxing for you all. Thank you for joining me as I ate my lunch and for hanging out with me for a little bit. Glad that you were able to make it, Nate. And I grew up a Christian, but I gave my life to the Lord probably when I was 20. I have a testimony video on my page if you want to check that out. And it is good to see you as well. Some of you guys have funny names, so I don't want to it feels funny saying them. But anyway, I am going to go back to work and catch up on some of my notes before I see my last client of the day. So thanks again for being here, and I hope to see you all soon.